Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Max AC channel. For this month of recipes, we will be continuing our drink recipe marathon, but for this month's theme, we will be continuing our third round of Juiceless July, where we'll be focusing on 4 more different drinks that don't use fruit juices in their recipes. For this last episode, we will be making some horchata. For this recipe, you will need 1 cup of uncooked white rice. Any type should do, but I'll be using jasmine. You will also need a half cup of almonds, 2 cinnamon sticks. Any type should work, but I recommend using canela or Ceylon cinnamon. You will also need some salt, 12 ounces or 1 can of evaporated milk, 12 to 14 ounces or 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, 6 to 8 cups of room temperature water, some sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, vanilla bean paste, or half a vanilla bean, some ground cinnamon for optional garnish, and some ice if desired. And while not strictly necessary, I recommend using a blender to make things easier. This will make about 6 to 8 servings, so just as needed. First, we'll toast the rice, almond, and cinnamon sticks. So break up your cinnamon sticks and almonds if needed, and then place them, along with the rice, in a dry cast iron skillet or frying pan. Toast everything over medium heat until the rice and almonds are golden and the cinnamon is fragrant, about 5 to 10 minutes or so. During this time, make sure to keep stirring as the rice and almonds start to toast, to prevent them from burning and to brown the mixture evenly. Then once your rice, almonds, and cinnamon are toasted, transfer them to a large bowl. Add in a pinch of salt and then pour some of your water over, about 3 to 4 cups, or enough to cover the toasted ingredients. Then let this soak overnight, or about 6 to 8 hours or so. If you need to make this drink quicker, you can use boiling water instead, and let it soak for at least 30 minutes in a heat-safe bowl until the rice is softened. Once your rice is soft, pour in your rice mixture into a blender and puree it until it's very smooth and forms a watery paste-like texture. If you need to, you may blend these in separate batches depending on the size of your blender. Also, if you don't have a blender, you can break up the rice mixture by using a masher to mash it up into a paste. Of course, it won't be as mashed up as with a blender, but it should still work out pretty great. Then, once your mixture is mashed or blended up, pour the mixture through a fine mesh sieve into a large bowl, scraping the rice mixture on the bottom of the sieve until all that's left is the ground up rice. Then, once your mixture is strained, stir in the canned milks, vanilla, and the additional 3 to 4 cups of water, and stir well until everything is incorporated. Give this a taste and add in some more water or sugar if needed, then chill this in the fridge for up to 2 to 3 days until you're ready to serve it. When you're ready to serve your drink, give it a stir, adding some ice if desired, and pour it into a glass with more ice if you wish. Garnish with a bit of ground cinnamon if desired, and with that, your horchata is ready to drink. I've been meaning to make this drink recipe for a little while now, but I kind of forgot that I was going to do so. Thankfully, a fan of the show reminded me of this delicious cinnamon rice drink, and I thought I'd share my recipe with all of you. Horchata is actually the name of a variety of different grain, seed, or nut-based drinks that originated in ancient Egypt, where it used to be made using barley wheat, which is where it gets its name from the Latin word for barley, hordeum. Eventually, the main ingredient was changed to tiger nuts when they were brought to the Iberian Peninsula during 8th century Muslim rule. This drink continued to spread throughout the region and continued to persist until the age of exploration. Then from Spain, the concept of horchata was brought to the New World, where tiger nuts were replaced with white rice and cinnamon, which brings us to the recipe we have today. Horchata is typically served iced, but you can also enjoy this drink hot, making it a delightfully creamy, spiced drink to warm you up during the winter. But with the addition of milk, I recommend storing it chilled in the fridge until you're ready to use it to keep it from spoiling. Speaking of the milk, the evaporated and sweetened condensed milk are actually a more recent addition to the recipe, with it only being popularized in the last century or so. I think the milk adds a really nice creamy, smooth texture to the nutty toasted rice and spiced cinnamon. But you are of course welcome to adjust your ingredients how you wish, swapping the rice and almonds for the more traditional ingredients, or substituting the milk with plant-based alternatives or omit it entirely and substitute it with sugar and water. But regardless of what particular ingredients you use, this creamy, nutty, cinnamony drink will be a great one to enjoy with other Spanish foods, such as paella or even just some chips and salsa, whether in the hot summer or in the cold winter. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. In the comments below, let me know how it went, if you decided to make it, and let me know if you have any questions or if there's anything you want me to make next. Like this video, share with your friends and family, and subscribe to or follow this channel for more episodes of the Max AC channel. And remember, if you want to stay cool in the kitchen, turn your AC to the max and watch the Max AC channel. And then place them along with the rice